Good evening, everybody. Just thought to do a bit of a real video from the heart. Recently lost my mum, well, a couple of months ago, and I'm really struggling. Had a few tears today, I don't mind admitting. Trouble is, as a man, people don't like men talking about the feelings, or should I say men don't like talking about the feelings. It's not the manly thing to do. However, I've been keeping it in for about a week, trying to keep it suppressed. But eventually, you've got to let go. You've just got to just cry. You've got to talk. Doesn't bring anybody back. Might even think it helps at the time, because all you wanted is that person back. But it does eventually, I'm told. Losing my mum, I can't express the hurt, the pain, the loss. My head and my heart are absolutely just shattered into pieces. Now, my mum and dad, my parents moved away from where I used to live. I used to live in Sheffield. And for many years, fallen out with him. Biggest regret in my life, because I'd lost 11 years. And it wasn't even their fault. It was my fault. Me and me stubborn, I know best, but I didn't. All that happened was I lost 11 years and missing out on memories. They moved to Devon. As you can imagine, from South Yorkshire, it's a long, long way. So I wasn't always able to go down. Finally got reconnected, thanks to when I met my wife. She encouraged me, she was there with me, and we got back talking. And did we have laughs? We did. But typical David did it again, didn't he? To open his mouth, say things. I never said I hated my mum, never ever, but I did say some nasty things. And boy, do I regret it. Because she wasn't a nasty person. She was stubborn. I'm stubborn, I think that's where I get it from. But she were always my mum. I always thought, many a times I said, you don't love me, you don't care about me. And then she'd pull something out from my childhood and say, look, tell me now. And then I just looked a fool. Yet again. So, like I said, we fell out again. Again, not their fault, my fault. Every day thinking about him, wanted to get back in touch with him again. But then finally plucked the courage up. Because like I said, I have not been the perfect son. Nowhere near. Now, I've got a child of my own. This year, we're going to be grandparents for the first time. So, I know no matter what happens, my mum would have loved me. Unconditional love as a parent. But sometimes you have to be cruel to be kind. And everything that's just been going on now, of tears, absolutely so much guilt that I could I don't know how I'm going to get rid of it. I don't think there's any pills in the world. I'm already on depression tablets, but nothing is making me more depressed than this. Now I know there's millions of people before me, and there'll be millions and billions of people after me, but losing somebody that is that close to you, you know the pain. But what do you do for the best? How do you handle it? Especially when your parent dies, one of your parents dies, you're not prepared for it. When you were older, your nanas and granddad, when you were younger, yeah, you'd know that your nana and granddads were dying, or they died. And I'm talking young. And you just think that's what happens. But then when you get older, and you realise, damn, that could be my mum, could be my dad. And then when you get older and you realise that there's other people, you don't have to be old to die. And people say getting old is horrible, but getting old is a privilege. As much as I want, and I do want to go and see my mum, I'm not saying I'm going to do anything daft. That's not what I'm saying. I won't do that. You've just got to keep going. But how? And the moral of the story is, if there is people out there you've fallen out with, and it's over something silly, just reach out before it's too late. Because once they're gone, they're gone. I'm just glad I started talking to my mum a little bit before she died. She wasn't old, but she'd just beaten cancer. Literally just beaten cancer. The big C. However, an infection, of all things, got to her. An infection. She beat the big C, and not long after that, an infection got to her. Destroyed her. Turned into pneumonia. We dashed and dived all the way from where I live, Barnsley now. We hammered it down that motorway. But it was too late. I begged and pleaded. Please, just tell her to hold on. I'm on my way. It's too late. The only saving grace, I suppose, is that she wasn't in any pain. And everybody's convinced that she didn't even know she was dying. But like I said, please, if you've got somebody that you're falling out with out of absolutely stupidity, just go. Reach out. If you really deep down care, please. You only get one life. It's not a game. It's not a computer game. There's no restarts. There's no extra lives. You get one life. Just try and make the best of what you've got. Over and out. Take care, everyone. Good night.